Use the pause button on your player if you need longer to read the following screens, and the play button to continue. Here is the writing task we will be looking at in this movie tutorial. But first, a reminder that you can find out more about our IELTS General Module Writing ebook from the link below. As with all Task 1 requirements, the letter should not be less than 150 words and not take more than 20 minutes to write. Here is the writing task. You had arranged to stay with a friend overseas in a few months' time. However, you are now unable to visit your friend at that time of the year. Write a letter to your friend. Apologise for being unable to visit during the arranged dates. Explain why you will be unable to visit at that time. Suggest other arrangements for getting together with your friend at a later date. Task Response Model.
Dear Jim, I am writing to let you know that unfortunately I will be unable to visit England in May and to stay with you at your lovely home. I am really sorry if this causes you any inconvenience and messes up any future plans you might have made because of my visit. I was so looking forward to seeing you and visiting England again, especially since I had such a wonderful time when I last visited you 3 years ago. The reason I am unable to come over as planned is that I have just started a new job. As you know, I was not very happy in my previous position, so when an opportunity to take up a more interesting and better paid job at another accountancy firm arose, I jumped at it. The problem is that because I have only just commenced the job, I have to wait at least 8 months before I can take leave long enough to visit you on the other side of the world. The earliest I can now come is late August, for about 3 weeks. Please let me know if this period is convenient for you. It is not a problem to take leave later, so just let me know when is best for you. Once again, I am really sorry to spring this news on you, but I'm sure you understand my situation. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Best wishes, Peter.
Understanding the response. As the person being written to is a friend, the use of the first name only is appropriate. The first paragraph introduces the reason for writing the letter and addresses the first bullet point by apologising about the change of plans. Note the mixture of formal, inconvenience and informal language such as messes up. This is fine in a letter to a friend, but slang words should be avoided. The second paragraph clearly focuses on the second bullet point, an explanation of why the writer cannot visit at the arranged time. Once again, the informal "I jumped at" is suitable for a letter of this type. Although this is not a formal letter, it is still important that the writer uses complex sentences whenever possible. The third paragraph then looks at the third bullet point by suggesting other arrangements for getting together at a later date. The final part of the letter concludes by reinforcing the apology. In an informal letter, it is okay to use contractions such as I'm occasionally, but these should not be used in other IELTS writing tasks. As this is a letter to a friend, it is appropriate to sign off with best wishes in a formal letter. However, you would not use this term. That concludes your tutorial. If you want more help with your IELTS, go to www.myenglishexam.com.